In this video, we will compare the Canon R5 with the successor R5 Mark II to determine which is the best camera for photographers in 2024. So we dive into the features to help you to make an informed decision which camera will suit for your photography. So watch till the end of this video to find out what is the best camera for you, the R5 or the latest R5 Mark II. So again guys, before anything else, if you're new to my channel, please consider to subscribe and hit the notification bell so at least you'll be updated for all the videos that I will upload regarding photo, video, and tutorial. So guys, without further ado, let's start now to compare the Canon R5 Mark I with the Canon R5 Mark II. First, why R5 Mark II is better to buy in 2024 compared for the R5 Mark I. Again, first, the stock sensor. So this is a new sensor. It's similar with the Canon R3 stock sensor. So the R5 Mark II is already a stock sensor with a zero blackout viewfinder. So it's also you can find this in uh, Canon R3. Video recording limit. This is unlimited video recording. It depends again on your battery and your CF Express or memory card that you're gonna use. So again, it's unlimited video recording. It will not stop at like 30 minutes or something, but it's unlimited. Pre-shooting buffer. Yes, you have already pre-shooting buffer. Lens breathing correction. You have already on this camera. Continuous shooting burst mode. It's already 30 frames compared for 20 frames of the Canon R5 Mark I. The eye control, yes. The eye control autofocus. This is also you can find in the Canon R3. So most of the specs for the R5 is it's like a copy paste of the R3, but with a smaller body, of course. So, continue shooting. We're done. Battery life. We have already 620 shots battery life compared for the 320 shots of the Canon R5, the previous one. Full size HDMI. So yes, guys, because the Mark One is micro. As I know, yeah, this is a micro HDMI, but it's already full size HDMI, so I think this is way more better compared for the micro. It's not easy to damage the full size HDMI. Focus stacking, you have already multiple function interface hot shoe and minimum focus sensitivity and IS stop. So you have 8.5 stop for the ISO. So that is the main updates or new features with the Canon R5 Mark II. So it's like R5 with the R3. So just combination with the R5 Mark I and the R3. So again, guys, reason to choose why still good the R5 Mark I for some photographers. First, this is more lighter, but it's not too much noticeable because it's only 739 grams compared to 746 grams of the R5 Mark II. And also the price. For sure, it will drop the price of the R5 Mark I. But still, it's a good deal with the R5 Mark I. So that's the only difference, guys. For sure, price and the weight. But again, they have a similarity. So they both have similarity regardless for the specs or yeah. First, both this camera is also anti-dust shutter mechanism, while and Bluetooth function. You have image stabilization, adjust LCD screen, yes, external flash, hot shoe, touchscreen. They're both touchscreen. They both face detection. Uh, they're both 45 megapixel, by the way. They both 45 megapixel, LCD screen size, microphone port, headphone port, weathered seal, time lapse, AI bracketing. Both still have this top LCD small screen, focusing bracketing, and you have both two storage memory card, which is CF Express and SD card. Um, and webcam function, anti-flicker, eye tracking focus, and vehicle tracking focus. Both of the two camera 5D Mark One and R5 Mark One and R5 Mark II have these specs. So again, both this camera have no built-in pop-up flash. So yan guys, that is the similarity between R5 and the R2. Reason to upgrade. Reason to upgrade for the R5 Mark II. First, you have a new sensor, which is a stock sensor. You have already zero blackout for the viewfinder, and the recording limit, it's unlimited already. You have pre-shooting, eye control, autofocus, it's for the R3, and battery life, full size HDMI, focus stacking, and so on. So I think for me, if you are more in wildlife photography or sports photography, then the R5 Mark II is the best on that. Like wildlife photography, sport photography, this is the best for R5 Mark II. But if you are, for me, if you are more into a portrait photographer or street, if you want to bring your R5 with that small lens like 28 or 16, um, I think the R5 Mark One is still a good choice because again it's 45 megapixel, same as the R5 Mark II. But again, if you're more sports, wildlife photography, and yeah, the R5 Mark II is the best upgrade. And yeah, the stock sensor. Again, guys, for cinematographers, videographers, and filmmakers, I think content creators, the R5 Mark II is the best choice or upgrade because first you have unlimited recording, depends on your battery and memory, and yeah, and also the HDMI. HDMI cable is already full, not the micro. So it's the normal HDMI. So it will not ruin or damage easily when using the micro. So now you have the full HDMI uh, on that. So yeah. So I think that's it for today, guys. So I think it's the R5 Mark One still a best option. First, for sure, the price will go down. So we'll wait for that. And yeah, and for portrait photographer, for even for events, still the R5 Mark One is still a good choice in 2024. If you have a better price or better better deal. If you get a better deal, then R5 Mark One is still a good choice in 2020. And again, guys, I think that's it for today's vlog. Again, soon we will make a pre-order for the R5 Mark II. Just check to our website, www.abworld.com. So yan, hanggang dito na lang, guys. Thank you and mabuhay.